Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this from. Plenty of content to come today on my channel. Obviously, we've got a Liverpool versus Luton massive room, which will be this video. A Chelsea versus Liverpool, the big Carabao Cup final at the weekend. Match preview. I'm still going to do a Carlisle match preview where it's Crystal Rovers, and hopefully I get all these previews done in time, and I'll be doing an afternoon session of Tetson watching on for F1. But we are here for the Liverpool versus Luton Town match through, which ended Liverpool 4, Luton 1, as the Reds, the leaders, survive an early stare in the game to turn it around in the second half against Luton Town, who really gave a good fist of it, as expected. Our starting 11, I'm not trying to make excuses, but our starting 11 was definitely wholesale, wasn't it? Obviously, no Salah, no Nunez, who should hopefully be fit, both be fit for the cup final. Because I suspect they are rested, to be honest with you. I don't think they are injured, I suspect they are rested for the cup final. And to be fair, you don't play them in the cup final, haven't you? Other than this game. This game is obviously important in terms of title race as well, but you have to start in 11 last night, and you still felt, well, Liverpool should still beat Luton with respect to Luton, even though the bench for Liverpool was pretty awful, to be fair. It was pretty awful. And then, with respect to the youngsters on the bench for Liverpool. And I thought overall, it was a well-deserved win for Liverpool. I thought it was a well-deserved win. I can't remember Luton doing anything else apart from the goal. Let's be real. Because Luton, let's be real, they were always going to sit back, let's have the ball, let's be real, and try and defend as a unit, which they did for obviously most of the day until we equalised. And but obviously we had chances before they did take the lead. Diaz wasted the chance where he put it wide, and also Luton got their goal through. It was from a throw-in from Luton. Good play to find John, who ran through into that gap between Bradley and Twenza, I think it was, to take a shot on. It was saved by Terher, but it was abysmal from Terher, who should be doing better, in my opinion. Pretty poor from Terher, in my opinion, not to be saving that. He did that touch on it, but he parried it out straight to Ogbene for a free tapping at the back post to make it 1-0 to Luton, and Luton fans in dreamland after that travel from Luton to Liverpool. And but I think Luton fans would have been where yesterday, and they would have thought they'll still turn this around, or Liverpool. And start the second half. Obviously, we were more better in the second half than the first half, if I'm being honest with you. First half, we were a bit wasteful in the final third, but second half, we had more confidence about ourselves in the second half, and we tore Luton apart, didn't we? Started off from the corner, which is where it all started. Once Van Dijk equalised, we just tore Luton apart after the Van Dijk goal. Good corner by Jesus McAllister. First Van Dijk does what he does best from the corner, heads it in for 1-1, free header for Van Dijk. And it was pretty Stetson, wasn't it? Cody Gakpo then went on to score. And then it was a quick throw in to McAllister, who puts the cross in quickly, and a header from Cody Gakpo, who's then got a free header to make it 2-1 to Liverpool. Then Luis Diaz made it 3-1. Then I think that was probably the worst goal Luton probably have conceded, in my opinion. Too easy. An easy goal to concede by Luton standards. Too soft, too easy. Luis Diaz, pretty poor from the number 15 for Luton. I forgot who it was, but Luis Diaz just walked past him. He just walked past that Luton player, didn't he? Just walked past him and then shot on his left foot. Too easy for me. Too easy for those to concede by Luton standards, in my opinion. And obviously, we finished the job off in, well, near enough added time with Harvey Elliott, who played well during the game as well. Got well-deserved goal to make it 4-1. And pretty much, I think there were 2 assists as well from Andy Bolton. Well, 1 assist from Andy Bolton last year, because the young lad came on for Liverpool, who assisted Harvey Elliott goal. Well, kind of assisted Harvey Elliott goal with a through ball. And obviously Harvey Elliott passed it in from a rebound, didn't he? So I think it was Dan's. I think that was his name, the young lad that came off the bench for Liverpool. This one did movement, didn't he? The young lad. So yeah, but a good turnaround from the Reds. An important turnaround as well from the Reds, was now new suds. Which means we dare now adapt to 4 points at the top of the table after Manchester City closed the gap on Liverpool to 1 point with their now 1-0 win against Brentford, where they were frustrated for the whole game. But then once from the Brentford defender and Haaland punishes him. And albeit City did deserve to win that game against Brentford, don't even won, but it does sometimes is a bit of a low pure, isn't it, when that happens, when they only just win nowadays. But we responded well to that. Especially with the turnaround in the second half. And we now got a 4-point lead, a healthy Tussin. Obviously, we don't play this weekend due to the Carabao Cup final, which the match preview for that will be coming straight after this match through. So a healthy Tussin to take into the weekend, 4 points here. Manchester City go away to Bournemouth. You just don't know which Bournemouth you're going to get, do you? That's the only thing. You just don't know which Bournemouth you're going to get. So, I mean, that could be a tricky game for Man City, but I expect Man City to come through that. And Arsenal at home to Newcastle, I actually do think Arsenal will drop points. I'm not saying that because they got beat at Porto last night away from one Champions League. I don't think it's a disaster result for Arsenal, using 1-0. Obviously, all to do for Arsenal in the second leg. 0-0 would have been a better result for Arsenal, but I do think Arsenal will turn it around in the second leg and win, still win comfortably, in my opinion. I don't think Porto are that great, to be honest. Porto just had a game plan to sit back and take a 0-0 or try and snatch a winner, which they did. So, yeah, once Arsenal get an early goal in the second leg against Porto, they will have a Porto, in my opinion. But as for Arsenal, I do think they will drop points though at home to Newcastle. Newcastle starting to get form back, aren't they? Kind of Newcastle. And they are a tough team, aren't they, Newcastle to play. So Eddie Howe, he has set up well in the past at Emirates as well last season with a 0-0 draw. He'll look to do the same again. So I think it'll be a tricky game for Arsenal. And I think it will be a draw. I think it'll be a 1-1 draw, that one. I do think City will respond and win. I do think City will win at Bournemouth to close that to 1 point. I actually think that Arsenal will draw at home to Newcastle. And all of a sudden, people will be saying they're out of it then if Arsenal drop points. So, but yeah, that's where it leaves us in the league table. In terms of my man of the match, then, Alexis McAllister played well then. Alexis McAllister playing in his natural position. Who knew? Who knew, people? That's where I want him. I want him in that natural CM role. You saw the creativity he brings from the corners as well. So McAllister was stood, Endo was stood again. I think them two were done then in midfield, in my opinion. I have to be honest, I actually don't think Newton tested us that much. I do think it was a dominant performance. Okay, maybe not the first half, but a dominant performance overall. Let's be real. Let's be real about it. So again, I think the defence for Liverpool didn't really have anything to do apart from the goal. Same with the goalkeeper, which I think needs to be doing better for the goal, in my opinion. So it was like Luton were happy to be 0-0. I'm not disrespecting Luton by saying that, but of course I don't be happy to be settling for a 0-0, try and snatch the goal, which they did. Obviously snatched the lead, didn't they, in the first half against the one up here. So yeah, I think it was a well-deserved win from Liverpool. I thought we were the better team, in my opinion, especially second half as well. So yeah, dominant win, well-deserved win for me. I don't know why people are doing this TikTok nonsense at 1-0 up at you, and I was chilled. Honestly, I was chilled when we went 1-0 down. Because we were opening Newton up, even in the first half, even before they scored, we were opening Newton up. And I always felt the door was coming. Even at half time, when we were 1-0 down, I was like, okay, it's not great that we're 1-0 down at half time. People, rival fans, be laughing. But I always felt doors were coming for Liverpool. It was only a matter of time in the second half. Once Van Dijk equalised, I just knew we were going to win the game after that. And it was a free hit for you, and let's be real, it was a free hit for them. They won't be chuds in this game. They shouldn't be chuds in this game. Still got a good chance of staying up, you, and just we were just too much for you in the end, which is what I suspected in the match preview. So I almost sort of predicted my I said 3-1 to Liverpool, and yeah, and we now 4 points off the table. We take a healthy cushion. We will be top of the league, regardless of what happens this weekend. Obviously, we don't play this weekend as we play in the Carabao Cup final. Match preview comes straight after this match review for you. And so, see you all there in the next video. Take care. See you later, and up the Reds.